Yo guys, welcome back to Cryptoria. Today I'm going to be covering Bittorrent, but before I do, I'll appreciate if you like, subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you know when I upload. And with that being said, let's go into today's video. So I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of Bittorrent, but if not, here's a quick brief of what it is. The Bittorrent protocol, created by Bittorrent Inc., facilitates the exchange of files between untrusted parties. Its primary limitation is that collaborations between parties using the protocol cannot persist over time, inhibiting the exchange. Blockchain technologies allow for collaborations between untrusted parties to persist over much longer periods of time. Bittorrent has an ecosystem of expertise necessary to integrate blockchain technologies into the Bittorrent protocol. Doing so would eliminate the protocol's existing flaw, as well as opening up a new borderless economy in exchanging value for computing resources on a global scale. To accomplish this, Tron Foundation and Bittorrent Foundation are introducing a new cryptographic token called BTT. Along with the extended version of the Bittorrent protocol, together the token is extended protocol would create a token-based economy for the networking, bandwidth and storage usage. The initial entry point is to introduce token-based optimizations to the existing Bittorrent protocol, providing a way for the value of shared bandwidth to be captured by network participants. The longer term vision is to broaden the usage of Bittorrent protocol far beyond current use cases, providing a distributed infrastructure platform to third-party app developers, creating the foundation for a decentralized web. So that's just a quick brief of what Bittorrent is. So you can see here Bittorrent, the ticker name being BTT. In terms of rankings, doing really well as well, in the top 100, just shy of that top 50, so it's number 53. I will be going over the website later on as well. You can see it under the contract, they are under the Binance Smart Chain. In terms of price, they're not doing too bad at the moment. It is up 3.82% over the last 24 hours, just circling shy of that 0.003 level, so it is on that 0.0026 at the moment. Current market is doing really well at the moment, it's over 2.6 billion and circulating volume is over that 9 million. Going down to the chart very briefly, you can see here it was circulating underneath that 0.002 level for quite some time until it had that massive surge, breaking those zeros, going up to that 0.001 level. So it did cross that penny mark and did unfortunately dip all the way back down towards these levels at the moment. So it did actually cross off 2 zeros, in fact, back down to all those lows before. So if you did catch it back in those sort of days, you would have made a significant amount, which I will be showing you later on as well. In terms of where you guys can buy it, this place definitely being a bit Finex, but I do believe they are on Binance as well. So that's probably the best place to buy it as well, but you can see all these other exchanges are listed on as well. So guys, I will be jumping over onto the website now. Jumping straight onto the website, you can see here Bittorrent token, tokenizing the world's largest decentralized file sharing protocol with BTT. BTT is a TRC10 utility token based on the blockchain that powers features of the most popular decentralized protocols and applications in the world. DApps powered by BTT include Bittorrent Speed, Bittorrent File System, DLive and others in the pipeline. So that's just a quick brief again about what Bittorrent token is. Going down to the actual services, you can see here the Bittorrent Speed, get fast download speeds and BTT token rewards fast. So you can go ahead and learn a bit more about that as well. But essentially how it works over here, you can see here, enable BTT and enjoy faster download speeds. So enable your wallet when downloading or upgrading to a new version of Bittorrent or uTorrent Web or uTorrent Classic. The torrent software will be enabled with a wallet and BTT token balance. So here's a quick screenshot of how everything works. In terms of step 2, you can see here, enjoy faster download speeds. When downloading torrents, Bittorrent Speed automatically bids Bittorrent BTT to other users for faster speeds. Just use a torrent program like normal, there's nothing else you need to learn or do. So pretty much everything is integrated, you don't have to worry about messing up with anything or twiddling around with anything. Pretty much let it run and you'll be able to earn these BTT tokens. So you can see here, step 3, you'll be able to earn these tokens. When a torrent file finishes downloading, you can automatically earn Bittorrent token by seeding it. The integrated wallet allows for secure storage of your BTT, which you can send to other wallets. So once you claim your BTT, you got of course send it off to your other wallet in order to exchange for other tokens, or just just keep as BTT and let it grow as well. So literally a win-win situation. So if you want to get started, go ahead and check out these free downloads they got as well. So as I mentioned, the Bittorrent web, the classic, and the other web as well with Utron. So going down here, you can see here as well the other sort of integrations they got as well with Bittorrent file system. BTFS is both a protocol and network implementation that provides a P2P mechanism for storing and sharing digital content in decentralized filing systems. So that's another thing as well that's happening, which is coming soon as well. So it's exciting stuff that's actually going to be happening. And again, the app that they're developing as well, the DLive. DLive is a live streaming community built on blockchain that empowers content creators and viewers. So another interesting applications that they're already rolled out, and you get it on both Google Play and App Store as well. So go ahead and check this out as well. In terms of exchange, I already did mention before, so as I said already, Binance is definitely the best place to go for. So guys, I will be jumping on some recent news now. So in terms of recent news, this was literally tweeted today saying, today marks the 3rd birthday of BTT. BTT was born on January 20th, 2019 with the redenomination of BTTC, BTT ecosystem, which empowers BitTorrent speed, BTFS and DLive, is more diversified with expanding use cases. So a huge congrats to BitTorrent for 3 years of running this. It's huge, and hopefully their ecosystem expands and continually grows, and really does push out a lot of stuff towards the community as well. So that's just a quick update as well, guys. So guys, I will be jumping onto the price analysis now. So guys, yes, what everyone's been waiting for, the price analysis. So I have jumped onto the monthly time frame just to show you the all-time low and the all-time high, and the massive difference is if you did pick up from the bottom. So from around the bottom, you can see here the price was around 0.00015 on the dot, and ever since then to an all-time high, which crossed off 2 zeros. In fact, so it did go up to around 0.013, so it did cross around 2 zeros, is a massive 9,452% gain, which is absolutely huge. So if you were to able pick up here, which is fairly early in 2020, so if you were able to pick up there and able to sell off there, you would have made huge amount of profits, very huge amount of profits. So huge congrats to anyone who did do that. Or if you guys are still picking up right now, is a perfect time, in fact, which I do want to explain fairly soon. So that's just a quick overview of the all-time high and all-time low. So again, jumping onto the monthly time frame, have marked down these red zones. So this major red zone here that you can see is that major level of resistance around that 0.07 level. There's that little minor resistance around here around that 0.04 level, and that minor resistance slash support around that level we are at the moment. So have marked out these arrows here. You can see this support level has been rejecting multiple times, failing to break this level. So you can see here 4 massive rejections around this level. It does seem to be breaking it above at the moment, so hopefully what it does now is create that nice level of support this month, in fact, and hopefully it does pick up some pace from here, breaking this level of resistances, maybe creating a level of support around here before going up, creating those high highs, high lows, and so on. So hopefully this is the pattern that it follows. If it does seem to be breaking these level of supports around here, there might be a bit of a drawdown down to these sort of levels, which would be a perfect time to pick up, in fact. But if especially right now, this is a perfect time to pick up, just because we can see multiple level of rejections around this support slash resistance, which wasn't touched, in fact, around back in June last year, in fact. So just be aware of what's happening right now. If it finishes at this in terms of the monthly, it does give you more indication that it's a nice strong level of support, just because there's multiple amount of rejection around that 0.002 level. So jumping again onto the monthly time frame, you can see here I have drawn out this Fibonacci level from that low to the high, and you can see here it does seem to be breaking around this 78.6 level, has seemed to be creating that level of support as I mentioned. But you can see here it doesn't look too bad at the moment. You can see here this month, in fact, has been very undecisive. It did seem to have breaking this candle body over here, but it didn't actually close above it or actually failing to go up to these highs here. But that's what you can see at the moment. So it's pretty much a sort of a waiting game at the moment, just because this monthly doesn't seem to be doing too bad or too well. So just need to be waiting out to see what's actually happening. So hopefully this Fibonacci retracement plays out perfectly, and obviously sticks with the support level and sticks by the strong support, and obviously going up to a new high. And a first initial target will be back up to the all-time high before going up to that 2 penny mark, 3 penny mark, and so on. So hopefully this all plays out well. Again, jumping onto a weekly time frame, you can see here there is a downward channel at the moment, and you know downward channels are quite powerful in terms of if it does hit these amount of targets, it does have an urgency to actually break above this channel and go up to at least these channel highs over here. But as you can see here, there is a amount of clean candles to the left, so this target could be much more greater. But in terms of initial targets, this is where we're looking at. So hopefully what it does now in the next couple of weeks or so, it breaks these channel marks and then goes up to a new high initially around here, before going obviously up to these targets over here, which should hopefully be in the long term. But in terms of short term play, hopefully it breaks these channels and goes towards a level around here. It does seem to be maintaining the support level, as I mentioned already, around that 0.002 level, so hopefully it does stick to that. Again, jumping onto the daily now, you can see here, if you guys do like to obviously trade off shorts and, you know, short-term play for quick profits here and there, you can see here it does look very choppy. You can see here there was this massive wick here, massive wicks here, and so on. So you need to be very careful in terms of these markets. It's very hard to actually predict what's going to happen as well. So hopefully what happens now is either going to be sticking within these ranges here. You can see how long it's been ranging here. It has been ranging for a couple of weeks now, in fact, between around that 0.002, between that 0.003. If this 0.003 is actually broken, there is a chance of it going up to the 0.004 level. So it will be a nice gain to catch from here to here, or even in fact wait down to here again around that 0.0024 level before catching it again during that support. So these are the different scenarios which I'm looking forward to pick up as well, and which you should look for as well in terms of if you want to pick up on this project as well. Make sure you guys obviously do your research as well if you like this project as well. So guys, I'm going to leave the video here. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you know when I upload. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next video.